This is Max Halo, and today I'm going to be showing you a really cool glitch in Halo 5 Guardians Forge mode. This glitch lets you create your own custom weapons. What you want to do is create a weapon pad. Once you've done that, you want to find the weapon that has the projectile you want, for example rockets or sniper rounds and so on. The weapon I'm going to use is the Void's Tear variant of the plasma pistol, and that, when overcharged, creates a mini black hole kind of effect. So you find it and then you select the rec variant. It has to be a rec version, it won't work if you don't have a variant. And then I'm going to find the Spartan laser, because I find that combining things with a Spartan laser tend to have some of the most powerful results. So now I pick it up, and if you noticed when I picked it up, it still referred to it as a Void's Tear. Now here's the interesting part. As you can see by that, it is pretty powerful. Sadly, it only gets about 2 shots out of it, but it's pretty devastating and very fun to use. Now for this mode, I'm just loading up a custom game with bottomless clips so I can really show off the different weapons without needing to worry about ammo limitations. I didn't really organise them, so it's going to be a little bit of a jumbled mess, but I'm mostly just going to go through and show off the ones I found to be either the most fun or the most destructive. This is just a basic example here with this one. This just fires a standard Void's Tear shot. Not extra powerful, just standard, but it's just interesting how you can see it being done with a different weapon. So if you want to maybe surprise people in the custom games by having weapons fire things that other players won't expect, it's a really cool way to do it. If you use loadout weapons, you can actually create things like a battle rifle with no scope. That one was just a cool one. I've not used it against other players, but it'll be interesting to see if the homing feature still works with the needles. Many of the Spartan laser weapons will tend to fire while charging, which, if you were to use a sniper rifle, for example, that would fire sniper rounds while charging, and it can lead to some pretty awesome results. I'm kind of saving the best till last, although here's another example of just the Void's Tear being added onto a different weapon. So you essentially have a black hole railgun. There you have the Typhoon. So Hydra missiles combined with a laser blast. Again, this only works with their rec variants. If you just use the standard version, it won't work. It has to be a improved rec version of it. Here's a pretty good one. This one, if I remember correctly, is essentially the best of both rockets and incineration cannons. So you've got your standard incineration cannon overcharge, but then when you just tap the controller, you get 2 Ad Victorian shots. So a salvo of 6 rockets, and the homing feature still works. This one is a personal favourite. It's a little bit overkill, but you know, sometimes overkill is necessary. Unlimited power! And it makes a really nice fireworks show.
Incineration cannons on the field.
Trying to avoid picking up the insanely overpowered ones, because I want to show them off last. Well, that one's pretty overpowered, to be honest. This one is probably the most powerful in terms of sheer damage output. This is essentially a Spartan laser with an arc light. And it will pretty much one-hit kill everything and anything you fire it at. You point it at the thing you don't like, and that thing ceases to exist. It's pretty fun, and it can take out multiple targets, as I'm about to demonstrate. So say there's a guy in that Wraith tank over there, and he thinks he's safe behind cover. Yeah, he would not have been safe. I've even made it go all through all 4 of them, but I kind of messed it up this time. But it's fun to experiment with this glitch, and I really hope that 343 keep this in. And this one here, well, that kind of speaks for itself. I like to call it the Scarab gun, because in terms of how it looks when you're firing it, and the kind of damage output, it is essentially the closest thing in this game to a Scarab gun. It's pretty brutal. But yeah, I really love this glitch. It's so much fun, and you should definitely try it for yourselves. And I'm really hoping 343, if they see these videos, they decide to keep it in the game, because it's just too much fun to remove. Why would you want to make your game less fun, you know? And lastly, before I go, I want to talk about the Halo Championship rec packs. I was a bit confused about them myself. You see, it turns out that the Halo Championship rec packs aren't actually in the Halo 5 in-game store. You have to go onto the game hub, and under extras you have to buy them from there. So I hope that clears it up for people who have been wondering where the packs were. They're a bit pricey, but if you really want the skins, then perhaps it's worth it. This is Max Halo, signing out.